In the last lecture, we talked about websites and graphic design and basically creating a place where you put your information. And one of the beautiful things about that, particularly for digital nomads, is we have a lot of information that is very unique. We're visiting incredible places that all our friends, all our families, all the people that follow us would love to visit, may never ever have a chance to go there, so they live vicariously through you. So as you're traveling, take lots of pictures, post the pictures. Write about what was the hotel like, what was the area like, what was the restaurant like, what were the parks like, what were the people like, what was the beer like. I'm in Moldova right now, and I posted a couple things about Moldova that I noticed that were different from England. I went from England to Moldova, and one of the things that's different is the cars barely fit on the road in England everywhere. Like there's like 3 inches room on all sides if you're lucky. And yet in Moldova, I'm walking and I'm looking and like I'm going down this ordinary street and there's room for 3 cars going one way and 3 cars going the other way. So I made a comment about that and I got a lot of, surprisingly for me, got a lot of reaction. But when these sort of things happen, what happens is people want to interact with you, they want to know you, they want to know what's going on, and you can start recommending things like come to Moldova, or stay at these restaurants, stay at these hotels. Here's some equipment that I use when I'm on the road. And the chances are that there is an affiliate program for those types of products. And what happens is when you join an affiliate program, they give you a special link. So you say, okay, I have a very special mouse for my Mac computer. I love it. And if you go to my site, you'll be able to see my review of it. It isn't there, I'm making this up. But when you go there and you look at my review, I do a little video showing you how great it is. You say, yeah, I want one of those. And you click on the link that says, this is where I get it. It takes you to, say, someplace like Amazon or a specialty site. And it's a special link that tracks your click and links you to me so that every time, well, usually that time and often in the future for a week or a month or forever, every time you buy something, I get credit. And it could be, if this was, say this was $50, maybe I get 5%, maybe I get 10%. Or if it's an ebook or an information product or software, the profit margins are way higher and you could get 50%, 60% on some of these products. And what that means is that your little blog, and it could be on travel, it could be on cooking, it could be on hockey, it could be on sports, like whatever it is it's on, becomes a little profit generator for you. And of course, the more people come, the more opportunity for them to buy something and the more opportunity for you to create income. So affiliate marketing is ideal in areas where you want to share your life, want to share your information with your readers and with the people that come to your site. And then once you've created that blog post, if you've got 5 or 10 people coming a day for the next year, you've only had to spend that 1 or 2 hours to create that blog post, and it works for you forever. It's kind of like a little micro ATM. And it's amazing how that works.
Absolutely. You know, I use affiliate marketing in my business quite a bit. And just a quick 101 here. When you think of marketing, what's the best form of marketing in the world? I think most marketers, most companies, most businesses, most people agree it's word of mouth marketing. It's basically, you see a movie and you love it so much. I just saw Wonder Woman in theaters and it's an amazing movie. And you saw it. Just saw it with my kids. Amazing movie. You should see it. And then, on social media, or if you just tell people like, what an amazing movie. I'm going to see it too. Guess what happens? You don't get paid because you just recommended it because out of your passion. With affiliate marketing, you do the same thing, but you get money. So in my case, I have a website called daddyblogger.com, and I review a lot of things on there, everything from strollers to car seats to tech gadgets to baby items to clothes to services for parents, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And what I do, when I do my reviews on my blog, I'll put a link to the stroller, to the car seat, to the product, to the book, etc. And what happens is when my readers, when my followers, when my network, they read my review and they say, what an amazing product, I would like it too. They click the link, they purchase, and I get paid. It's that simple. Everyone benefits. The reader, they have a informed opinion from a subject matter expert about the topic, about the product or service, and they're like, this looks great because this guy's a dad, he has kids, and it works for him. It will probably work for me too. So that person makes the purchase. Obviously the company gets the benefit of having a customer without doing much work. So everyone wins in this case. I win as the affiliate, the company wins, and my reader wins. So that's how I use it. I use it with a few different companies. Amazon.com is probably the biggest affiliate marketing company in the world. You wouldn't think it's an affiliate marketing company. You would think it's traditionally a bookstore, obviously, online bookstore. And now it's pretty much a buy anything you want online shop. And that's why it's called Amazon. And if you look at the logo, it's A to Z, A to Z. Literally, you can buy anything from A to Z. But it's also an affiliate marketing company because Amazon gets people to put links to Amazon, and then they pay all these people who are linking to it a hefty commission. That's a great way. Also in the travel industry, Booking.com is another one that pays affiliate commissions. Airbnb, if you get more people on Airbnb, they'll give you an affiliate commission. Uber, which is like the modern day taxi, they'll give you affiliate commission. And there's a lot of just companies privately that'll give you affiliate commissions. I'll give you a quick example of one I'm using currently. It's called Casey Travel, CaseyTravel.com. And I do reviews a lot during my travels. And I'll do a review of Brazil, for example. And I'll write about all the places we went to in Brazil, all the sightseeing we did, all the tours we did, what cities we visited, what hotels we stayed in. And what I do is I have a link on there. It's called a bookable trip. So if someone looks at my blog and say, hey, this is amazing, we want to go to Brazil this Christmas, they can click on the link and they can actually inquire about purchasing the trip. And if they end up purchasing, I get a pretty significant commission because they can book the flight, the hotels, the sightseeing, even insurance, even products. Like I can recommend a GoPro or like a DSLR camera or like my backpack, etc. So that's one example of a company I'm working with now, Casey Travel. And there's a lot more examples.
Yeah, thanks, Ricky. I was just going to jump in and say that here is the secret. If you're using something, like you go to a site and you constantly buy from them or you buy some things from them and you really like them, go down to the footer and look. And almost always there will be a little link that says affiliates or affiliate sign up. Click on that and then you can join them and become an affiliate. There are other sites that are that's my biggest tip, right? Because if you love that product, you're using it. Like there's a certain microphone I really like, and I lose it. So then I have to go back to the site and I buy it again. Or they come out with a new microphone and I buy that. So these things happen. And so if you're using it, why not tell your friends? And if you're telling your friends and they buy it, it's not going to be any cheaper if they don't use your affiliate link. The price is the price. And instead of all the money going to the company, a little bit goes to you. Some people like to say, you know what, it's an affiliate link. It's kind of like tipping me for telling you about this. And it's not a big deal, right? I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just giving you what my thoughts are on the product. So that's one way to find the affiliates that you really like. And then there are a number of sites that are just basically product producers. They put their product up there, and a whole bunch of people will then go and become affiliates of the site. And one of the things that they can do is sell that product. So ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus are three of the more larger ones. And then Linkshare is another one that's really quite large. So you can go to, say, ClickBank or JVZoo, and you can say, you know what, I'm into yoga. Well, they have a section on health, and in the section on health is a subsection on yoga, and there's like 14 yoga health products. So it could be mats, it could be a book on how to do hatha yoga, and you can just take these and say, you know what, I'm just going to review them or talk about them, put a link on, and the people that come, if they buy, you get a nice little commission.
And, I want to recommend anyone who is a blogger, a travel blogger, and a lot of digital nomads actually start off that way. They want to make money online, and, it's an easy barrier of entry. It's not too difficult to start up a blog. And then they just start blogging, and they have no idea how to produce income. They have no marketing strategy. They have no monetizing strategy. They have a hope, pray, and wish strategy. hoping, praying, and wishing that someday the money will fall into their laps from heaven, from the manna from heaven, so to speak. So instead of hoping, wishing, and praying, you can actually do something proactive and something easy to do, which is doing links to external companies. And when people click the link, they purchase. So I know I'm guilty of this. And the reason I brought up this point is because I started my blog back in 2012, 5 years ago. And when I started it, I didn't really know much about affiliate marketing. I'd heard of the term in passing. Every now and then I'd put some links. But if I was really thorough, I could actually be making a killing every month because I have a lot of visitors, coming to my site, and they probably are purchasing the products I'm recommending, but they're not purchasing from my links. So I'm leaving money on the table. And I know a lot of other bloggers do this as well. So a lot of bloggers, what they're doing is they're going back into their blog archives and they're creating more affiliate links. So that's something I intend to do as well. And I just want to say this, if you are thinking about starting a blog, start from day one. Put those affiliate links from the ground up so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that we made. So learn from us and start at the very early stages.
Right. It's the old saying, Ricky, if you fail to plan, you plan
Yes.
to fail. And you need to plan on how you're going to be making money from your blog or from your YouTube channel or whatever, your Facebook groups or whatever it is that you're planning on doing. It's Instagram and all the rest of it. So awesome. So that gives you a bit of an overview on affiliate marketing. We'll have a resources in the resource section, which I think is up there, with a link to a number of the sites that we recommend that you start, place for you to start. Ricky mentioned a number of them. I mentioned a number of them, just so you don't have to go like, what was that, and scroll through again. We're going to put that on a PDF, stick it in the resources for you so that you can just click on the links and go take a look at them. All right, and in our next lecture, we're going to be talking about teaching